Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's your boy Smokester here, back at you with another video. And today we have a new series that we are doing called Creator Spotlight. And today we are going to be doing the Creator Spotlight on my favorite track creator, Hell Machine. So we are going to be counting down from 5 to 1 my favorite Hell Machine tracks that have released. No particular order, just, you know, the ones that I like the most. So starting off at number 5, we have Swedish Midsummer Carnage 2. Now this was the sequel to Swedish Midsummer Carnage 1, which was his first track release on MXB Mods, which was free, same as this. And this has the exact same layout, but in reverse of the first one. Now this is a very, very favorite, well, very, very popular track in the servers because it is free and the quality is top notch. This track is fire. If you have not went and got it, I will have all the links in this video posted down below in the description. Now, this track is very fun, very fast, and just a must get. So now we are going to go on to number 4 on this list. Alright, so at number 4, we have Stenberg. Now, this was originally created for, I believe it was MX vs. ATV Alive by JVDL. And Hell Machine teamed up with JVDL to bring it to MX bikes. Now, it is a sand track, but as always, the visuals are top notch and it rides very well. It has some pretty big booters. Now, I'm on the 250 on this video, but I would suggest a 450 for simple reason that getting over jumps like this is kind of difficult on a 250 if you're not as skilled as like a lot of good players. I am not, so we could not clear that. But this track is very flowy, it is rough, and it is challenging. But it is a very, very fun track to ride on. So if you are new to the game and you haven't seen any of these tracks or know who Hell Machine is, then, you know, part of this video is just to kind of give you a rundown of the top 5 tracks from that creator, or my opinion, top 5 tracks from that creator. Now, this track is very, very fun, and I would highly suggest you go get it. This one is not free, however. This one is on the MX Bikes shop, and I believe it costs $2, but it is very worth it. Now, we did run a giveaway for this track, and we gave away, I think, 20 copies of this track. So if you're not in the Discord, go join the Discord, man. We do giveaways quite often. We have a giveaway for 20 copies of MTF that just ended today. So yeah, after this video, I'm gonna go check that out and start sending those tracks out. Now we are gonna move on to the next track in this list, which is Bam. All right, so now we are up on Bam, and as you can see, this track has a lot less elevation than the previous 2 tracks. And the reason being on that is this is a replica track of the Justin Barsha compound. So this track is very high quality, it flows very well, and it is challenging in some aspects. Now this was Hell Machine's most recent solo release. Hell Machine, for those of you that do not know, teams up with JV and Stone Rider for all of the outdoor motocross tracks this year, and he helped with the MXGP tracks for 2024. So he is a very well-known, very respected creator, and his tracks, man, I love his tracks. I love the way they flow. Now, nothing against this track in particular, because this track is amazing, but I love Hell Machine's fantasy tracks. Hell Machine's fantasy tracks are usually kind of over the top and just flat out fun to ride, you know what I'm saying? And it kind of bothers me that we don't see as many of his solo fantasy tracks getting played in servers, because my 2 favorite tracks, Graveyard and Snake Pit, are just flat out amazing, and you don't really see them in servers too often being raced on, which sucks, because I would love to see a lot more races on those tracks, man. So maybe, you know what, you guys should go pick those up, man. Let's get a movement going up in this thing, you know? Let's get some people playing these paid tracks in servers. Now, I think that Graveyard and Snake Pit are more, you know, I want to say beginner friendly, but they're still challenging. So you can get better at the game by playing them. So now this is the best Justin Barcia compound in the game. I know some other people have made them, but the visuals on this, the way it's built, the way it rides, just overall 10 out of 10, and it is so fun. Now this track does have an arena cross track and a supercross track on it as well, and the supercross track is actually very, very fun. I spent a lot of laps on the supercross track. Usually when people release a compound and they have a supercross track on it, it's not as good as like the main track on that compound, but that is not the case with this one. This one, all of them are fire. So now we are going to move on to the next track in this list, which is Graveyard at number 2. All right, so this is Graveyard, and this is my second favorite track that he has released. Now, maybe I lied a little bit. 2 and 1, I definitely put up there based on my own opinion of my favorite tracks by Hell Machine. And this track, man, is so good. A lot of huge booters, a lot of flow. I love that section right there where you jump into the corner and jump out. Now, this right here, you can do a lot of cool things on. You can do front flips, back flips. It's a very, very popular jump to, you know, just kind of pull weird, crazy tricks on. So now, as you can see with this track, being that it is his fantasy track, it is overscaled a little bit, and I love that, man. I hear a lot of people complain about tracks being, you know, too big of jumps, overscaled, not realistic, but it's like, at the end of the day, it's a video game, and we're playing this game to have fun, you know? So this track literally just defines fun. Like, if you are looking for a great track to ride and just have a blast with your friends, or you know, just play and just have fun and throw some huge whips and have some big booters in it, you're gonna love this track, man. This track is the pinnacle of fun, you know what I'm saying? So definitely worth you guys going and checking this one out. This one I was very surprised as well that it wasn't in servers as much. So it does have a few, you know, kind of crazy sections in it that can get a little difficult, especially with the sharp turns and stuff like that. But overall, man, just 10 out of 10. Amazing track, and definitely worth everybody going and picking up, man. I love it. We actually did a giveaway on this track as well. So I think we've done a giveaway on every Hell Machine track that has released. Now, like I said earlier, he is a part of the, you know, MXBGPs and the outdoors, but this is just solely his solo releases. So this is a fantasy track, and I absolutely love it. Let me know in the comments which one of these tracks is your favorite, and would you have put them in the same order? You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely curious to see that. But we're going to move on to number 1. And this is my favorite track ever to be released by Hell Machine. This is Snake Pit. Now, in the Snake Pit, you are in the bottom of like a rock quarry. And the track is just amazing, bro. From the visuals to the rideability to the flow, everything about this track is like what I want in an MX Bikes track. And I have played this track so much. We also did a giveaway on this track too. Join the Discord if you haven't. But Hell Machine, man, I can't wait for his next solo release. I know he's busy with everything going on with the outdoor tracks with him and JV and Stone Rider, but I need a new Hell Machine track. So Hell Machine, if you're watching, man, hit me up. Let me know what's going on. I'll test it for you, man. You know what I'm saying? But Hell Machine just has his own style, and it's very different from other track creators. You know, he's not always so concerned with the flat-out realism of a track. Now, the jumps aren't just completely huge, and the tracks aren't extremely wide or anything, but they are just a blast to play, man. And his visuals are just top-notch, like just flat out beautiful tracks. And I love the themes, because all of his fantasy tracks have like a theme to them, you know, like Graveyard, you had the little headstones on there from graves and everything like that. Snake Pit, you know, you're in a rock quarry, like just all together he just does an amazing job, and he's so creative with these tracks, bro. Now, this is my favorite of all time to be released by Hell Machine, and it's just so different from what you would find from any other creator, you know what I'm saying? And I absolutely love it. So now let me know in the comments, you guys, how would you rank these tracks if it were you making this video? Also, do you guys like this series? Because I plan on doing more of these on different track creators. I just wanted to start it off with my favorite, Hell Machine, and just kind of give new players a glimpse on some of the tracks that they might not know exist. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time, man. Peace.